Well, chat. It looks like we're back again to deal with some more shenanigans out of Miles. Um, if you guys didn't catch it, we started this in the variety stream yesterday. Well, actually, it would now be. We started the playthrough. Where's my phone off? What the fuck? My phone is just turned off. The fuck? Something playing in the back? What the heck? What's going on here? Is this dead? Yes, it is. No, it's good. Okay, cool. Phone's cool. Awesome. Sorry. Had to get that going because the phone is how we check the chat throughout the stream. Also, I got to deal with something I just realized. Alright, so sorry about that. But as I was trying to say, we got to Margit with Miles yesterday, and then we kind of got into a loop with him, and then got sent to the round table. So, yeah, we're gonna see what kind of pass he sends us on. We're gonna get started here in just a second. I am just doing one more thing. In fact, I am going to turn off my webcam for like 5 seconds, and then we will fully be playing. So, yeah. Boop. There we go. That's the spot. Come off. Yeah. Honestly, so far, Miles did a pretty bang-on job of guiding us and telling us what things were. He definitely was talking a lot of shit, though. But, you know, I guess the uprising is just going to be them being mad. Alright, okay, I'm getting the YouTube chat pulled up on my phone. And then we will also get Miles up. Alright, let's get Miles going. And we can finally get into this. Boop, boop. Oh, shit.
Hey, what's good?
Yo, Miles, how's it going today? We are back for some more Elden Ring, where you are the captain.
I'm ready for it. Captain's hat is on. Let's get Kalen and Unlucky some wins. Where we leave off, still eyeing that catch flame spell, or are we heading straight back into the chaos?
We're not looking at any catch flame spell. Last time we got the round table hold, and we fought Margit a couple times. So where do you think we should go from this point?
My bad, I got ahead of myself. If Margaret is still giving us a hard time, we could loop back to Limgrave and farm some more runes to beef up your vigor. Or if you're feeling bold, we could try to sneak around and explore more of the map first. Feeling like grinding for power is just winging it?
You're the captain here, so you tell me what we're gonna do.
All right, if you're putting the wheel in my hands, let's play it smart. We're not going to let Margaret keep bullying us. Let's head back to Limgrave and farm some runes until your vigor is high enough that you don't get one shot. Once we've got some padding, we'll go back and take them down for good. You down for a quick power trip first?
Yeah, that's fine.
Dope. Let's hit those areas near the Church of Ella. This is a solid spot to stack some runes without too much risk. You still got that samurai gear equipped?
Yeah, and we also have the great sword we got.
Oh yeah, the great sword. That thing hits like a truck. Depending on the enemy, we can swap between the speed of the katana and the raw power of the big blade. Just don't let the stamina bar hit zero mid-swing, or basically just a sitting duck.
Alright, sounds like a plan, Miles. How are you today, Miles?
I'm doing great. Just vibing, ready to see Kalen actually survive a few minutes in the wild. How about you? You feeling focused or just
I'm pretty
looking
goddamn focused, ready to get us those dubs.
That's what I'm talking about. Love the energy. Let's go. Let's keep that same intensity when we're staring down those guards. Like, lead the way back to the church.
Oh, I got a guard sitting by a campfire.
The one just hanging out?
Yep.
Clean. Now, let's see if we can find a few more of those runes without getting ourselves into a scrap we can't handle. You seeing anything else nearby or just that one guy?
There's one more guard with a torch. You want me to try to stealth kill him or go in swords blazing?
Go for the stealth kill.
All right.
No point in like making a scene when we could just slip in and take them out. Keep it low key, get the runes and get out.
He is taken down. What's our next move, Miles?
Nice. 2 for 2. Let's keep this momentum going. Scan the area, see if there are any other easy targets we can pick off before we head back to the Grace to bank those runes.
See another torch guy with his back turned. I'm gonna stealth kill him.
We're basically running a ghost operation at this point. Let me know when he's down.
He is down.
Absolute
Alright,
clinic.
what's the next move?
We're on a roll. Let's not get greedy and accidentally pull a whole squad on us. Head back to the Grace and bank those runes so we don't lose them if things go south. You feeling like you've got enough for a level up, or you want to hunt a couple more?
Still lacking. Yeah,
All good.
we need 14,000 more. We only have 200.
Wait, 200? Man, did you spend them on something, or did the game just rob us?
The last time
That's
we
a
were
long-
playing, you had me grab a vigor level up before.
Wait, you're right. I totally forgot I had you go for the bigger prize. My bad. If we're sitting at 200, we're basically starting from zero. Let's get back to work. Who else is nearby that needs to be deleted?
I know by Stormhill Shack there are some of those trolls. Should we try to fight them, or you think they're too big for us right now?
Those trolls are absolute units. Inward. If we're only sitting at 200 runes, one mistake and we're back to square one. Let's avoid the big guys for a minute. Any other smaller guards or scouts nearby we can pick off first?
Yeah, there's a few more. Actually, no, I don't see any right next to me, but we could go through that town with the commander that was giving us problems earlier.
The Gateway Praetor?
No.
That guy's a menace. My bad. I'm mixing up my menaces. Which one are we talking about? The guy in the armor or some other headache?
It was just some low-tier commander knight that was giving us
Right.
problems yesterday. You remember that guy?
My bad. For a second, I was thinking of the bigger bosses. I remember now. The guy who thought he was the king of the hill until we showed up. If he's the one, let's see if we can outsmart him this time instead of just trading hits. You want to try a different approach or just go in swinging?
Well, we could try a different approach. You want to? What are you thinking here? How do we handle this?
Since we're low on runes, we can't afford to just
We're
brawl
at
it
that
out.
gate
Let's use
front
it.
ruins.
All right, gate front ruins. Since you've got the Uchigatana, let's lean into that speed. Instead of trading hits, try to bait him into a big swing, dodge, and hit him with a quick attack. Feeling risky? See if you can get a stealth strike to soften him up before the fight even starts. You think you can sneak up on him, or is he too alert?
I feel like if we clear a couple more guys, we might be able to do that.
Exactly. Clear out the noise first. If we take out his backup, he's just one guy with a big sword. It'll be way easier to keep him focused on you without someone sneaking up behind us. Who's the first target on the list?
Well, it's everyone. They sounded the alarm. Should I summon the wolves?
The alarm's going off. Now it's a party. Yeah, bring in the wolves. Let them soak up some of that attention while you pick people off from the edges.
All right.
It's way better to have the guards chewing on some spirit wolves than on Kalen. You ready to let the dogs out?
The dogs have been let out. They are attacking for us right now.
Perfect. While the wolves are causing a scene, look for an opening. Don't dive into the middle of the pack. Just pick one guy, take him down fast, and reset. You seeing anyone you can isolate?
We got taken down.
Wait, what? Just like that?
Just like that.
Did they
Miles.
Damn, they really just wiped the floor with us. I guess the wolves weren't enough to stop the party. Did they get you from behind, or did you just get caught in a blender?
I got caught in a blender.
The classic Elden Ring experience. 1 second you're the hunter, the next you're just a snack for a bunch of guys in armor. You think it was a specific hit that got you, or did they just collapse on you from every angle?
That was a specific hit. There's a guy with a long sword. That's not important though, Miles. We got a choice here. I can spawn at the Stake of America or the last site of grace visited. Where should we respawn?
Stake of Marika's a bit of a hike. Go with the last site of grace.
Okay.
Keeps us closer to the action and saves us from having to run across the whole map just to get back to the fight. You want to try the same approach, or do we need to rethink the strategy since the wolves didn't quite do the trick?
Look, you're asking me for too much opinion here, Miles. You're supposed to be the captain here. So, are we going to keep the same approach, or what are you thinking?
You're right, I'm slipping. Captain's back in charge. We're not doing a repeat of the blender. Same approach, just gets us the same result. This time we're playing it surgical. Forget the swarm. Use the wolves to draw the attention, but you stay on the outskirts and pick them off one by one. No diving into the middle. We take the longsword guy first since he's the one who put us in the dirt. You ready to get some revenge?
Seems like it's time to get revenge, Miles.
That's what I like to hear. Let's make him regret ever touching Kalen. Moving slow. Keep your eyes on that longsword, and the moment he commits to a swing, you punish him. I'm locked in. Let's get this dub.
All right.
Let's get it.
Let's see.
Let's go. I'm right here with you. Keep it clean. Wait for that opening and let's shut this guy down.
Should I
I
try
can
to
practically
grab
hear
our
this.
runes first?
Absolutely. Not letting those runes just sit there. Grab them fast. But don't get tunnel vision. If you see a sword coming for your head, forget the runes and dodge. Get the loot, then we go straight for the revenge door.
Alright, sounds like a plan, Miles.
Do it. Quick in, quick out. Let me know the second you've got those runes back in your pocket. Wait, what happened?
That is my
Don't
cat.
tell me to...
Ignore that, Miles.
Haha, all good. Cat's just trying to, like, get in on the action. Did you manage to snag those runes, or is the cat currently the boss of the controller?
No, we managed to okay, hold on, Miles. I'm gonna deal with that cat real quick. I'm gonna get him to move. But I did snag the runes. We're good.
Nice. The cat tried to sabotage the mission, but the runes are safe. Now that the distractions are handled and the loot is back, it's time for that revenge tour. You still seeing that longsword guy, or did he move?
Dog.
Who, me? Wait, what? Now a dog too? Your house is basically as...
That
My
was the
bad,
cat
I'm-
still. I was just moving him. He's
Got it. Just a very... He sounds like a legend. But we can't let him distract us from the mission. Now that the zoo is settled, is that longsword guy still in range, or did he wander off?
I don't
What was that?
see any longsword guy.
Wait, he just vanished? Maybe he saw the cats and decided it wasn't worth the risk.
I think that you're on before we died from last time.
Oh, that's
that
right.
Was who killed me?
Right, the one who sent us to the void. If he's not standing right in front of you, he's probably just lurking around the corner waiting for another chance to blender us. Scan the ruins. Is he still patrolling the area, or did he retreat back to the camp?
I'm not sure. I took one out though. Oh shit! Another one's on us. I took him out too.
Cleaning house. You're just tearing through them now. If you're taking them out that fast, we might actually be ready for that revenge tour. Is that longsword guy finally showing his face, or are we just clearing out his entire friend group first?
See the longsword guy, but I do see the usual suspects that we have to take out.
If the longsword guy's playing hide and seek, that's on him. Let's just keep wiping out the usual suspects. Once we clear the noise, he's got to show up eventually. We're going to just steamroll through the rest of them, or keep it stealthy?
I think the wolves we summoned. But on Hillen, it seems like things are going on.
That's what we like to see. If you're keeping your health up and the wolves are doing their job, we're in the driver's seat. Just keep that spacing. Don't let them get too close, or we're back in the blender. You still clearing the perimeter, or are you moving in on the main? No way! Back in the blender already.
They're surrounding us. Miles, what do we do?
Back out right now.
Alright.
Do not stand your ground. That's how you get chewed up.
Alright.
Sprint in a wide circle to peel them off. Find a gap in the line and get some distance. Once you've got a second to breathe, we can figure out who to pick off first. Still got room to run?
Commanders followed me all the way back to where I am.
That guy is literally obsessed with us. He's not letting go.
Apparently.
If he's glued, this guy is on a mission. If he's chasing you that hard, we can't keep running forever. Let's use the environment. Is there a cliff, narrow ledge, or anything we can use to bottleneck him so he can't just swarm you?
Nah,
Lead him somewhere.
stuck fighting them in the open field.
Open field? That's the worst possible spot for a blender. Since we can't bottleneck him, we've got to play this perfectly. Don't panic, and don't just spam attacks. Let him commit to a big swing, dodge to his side, and hit him once. Then reset. Repeat that until he's done. You think you can keep your cool and just dance around him?
Oh, Miles, I kept my cool and did more than danced around him. The commander's down. We can take out the rest of the low lifes now.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Absolutely clinical. You just turn the blender off and serve the commander up on a platter. Let's mop up the rest of these lowlifes while we've got the momentum. You want to just breeze through them, or are we still playing ghosts?
I think it's time we breeze through them.
Let's go. Full steam ahead. Just tear through them and let's clear this whole place out. Who's first in the chopping block?
I did catch the spear guy with the shield lacking. So he's
Whack is right. Cheers to that. Nothing beats the feeling of just flattening someone with a shield. You're on a tear now. Is the area finally clear, or are there a few more stragglers we need to handle before we bank these wins?
We're getting
Clean 'em
close
up.
to another level.
Love to hear it. Nothing feels better than seeing that level bar
We
almost
got
full.
2 smithing stones, smithing stone ones as well.
Now we're talking. Smithing stones are huge. Getting that gear upgraded is the difference between struggling with a boss and actually making them sweat. Which weapon are we boosting first, the katana or that greatsword?
You're the captain, Miles. You tell me.
All right, if it's my call, let's go with the katana.
All right.
The greatsword is dope for raw power, but that Uchi-katana is our bread and butter for this build. Plus, the bleed effect on the katana is a cheat code against a lot of the tougher enemies. Let's sharpen that blade and make it even more lethal. You down with that, or are you really itching to make the big sword even bigger?
I'm cool with that. Like I said, you're captain. I'm following your orders. So we're upgrading the katana.
That's the spirit. Let's get that Uchi-katana leveled up so it can slice through enemies like butter. Once we've got the upgrade sorted, we can decide if we're finally ready to go back and humble Margit, or if you want to see what else is hiding in the ruins. What? You headed back to the smith now?
Yeah. Well, no. I'm sorry. Is that where you wanted me to head?
Yeah, let's hit the smith. No need to apologize. I'm just eager to see those damage numbers go up.
Do you want to use the smith at the round table or the smith at the church?
Let's stick with the smith at the church. Keep it simple and stay close to the action. No need to teleport all the way to the round table just for a quick sharpen. Get that katana boosted and let me know when it's ready for some real work.
Sounds like a plan, Miles. So what lore can you tell me about Limgrave?
Limgrave is like basically a graveyard of an empire that forgot how to stay alive. It's this beautiful gold tinted mess where everything is just off. You've got the Erd tree looming over everything, which is supposed to be this symbol of order and grace, but look around, the land is crawling with undead, grafted monsters, and people who've basically lost their minds. It's like the world tried to hit a reset button, but the button got stuck. Then you have the Stormvale Castle sitting on the cliff like a giant stone middle finger to anyone trying to get through. The whole region feels like a waiting room for something terrible. You want the deep dive on why everything is so broken, or you want to focus on the specific madness happening around the ruins?
Let's hold off too much on. Try to keep it spoiler free, but yeah, if you want to give us a rundown on kind of what's going on, that is cool.
I got you. I'll keep it light and spoiler free, just a vibe check on the world. Basically, you're walking through the aftermath of a massive family feud that went nuclear. Everything you see, the ruins, the monsters, is a result of the Golden Order basically cracking. The Erd tree is the source of everything, but it's like the connection to it got frayed, leaving everyone in Limgrave just drifting. That's why you got people like Radira who can hear the cries of the dead. The world is just grieving and rotting at the same time, and you're the only one walking around with a sword and a plan to actually fix it. Does that make the ruins feel a little more depressing or just more exciting to clear out? So,
pretty sad.
you still... It really is. The whole place is basically a tragedy you can walk through. But hey, that's the beauty of it. You're the one coming through and cleaning up the mess. Now that we've had a moment for the vibes, did you get that katana upgraded, or are we still hanging out at the forge?
The katana has been upgraded.
Let's go. Now that the blade is sharper, I'm feeling a lot more confident. We've got the runes, we've got the gear, and we got the momentum. I say we stop playing around and head straight back to Margit, ready to show them that Kaelin the Unlucky is actually pretty lucky at cutting people down.
We are
We are.
Hold
We
on,
are.
sorry, hold on. We're only like 300 rooms off from getting an upgrade. Do you want me to get those first?
300. Man, we can't leave 300 runes on the table. That's practically a crime. Go grab them, get that level up, and then we'll march on Margit. I'm not letting a single rune go to waste before the big fight.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's get it. Grab those last few runes, hit the level up, and then we're taking that boss's head. Let me know the second you're powered up.
Now, on our strategy for... You want to talk strategy for fight Margit, or you want to wait till we're there?
Let's talk it out now. Better to have the game plan locked in before we're staring down the staff. You can't just wing it and end up back in the blender. You want the tactical breakdown now, or you want to finish that level up first?
Yeah, we'll finish the level up first, because you got to choose what we're going to level up. And then I'll get the plan from you then.
Fair enough. Let's get the stats sorted first. Since we're prepping for Margit, my vote is to dump those points straight into Vigor. More health means more mistakes we can survive, and right now that's the best insurance policy we can buy. Let me know when the level up is official, and I'll lay out the blueprint for the fight.
Alright, we are heading... I'm going for the level up now, so you said Vigor?
Vigor, 100%. Let's just make killing a tank.
Oh, apparently we can increase the amount replenished by the flash now as well. Should we do that?
Oh, that's a huge win. Absolutely. More healing is always the move. Between that and the Vigor boost, we're turning Kel into a survivor.
Alright.
Get that upgrade locked in, and then I'll give you the play-by-play for Margit.
Alright, I'm gonna fast travel there real quick.
Locked and loaded. Now that you're warping in, let's get into the zone. The second you land, we're going straight into tactical mode. Are you ready for the blueprint?
I'm ready for the blueprint, Miles. Tell us what your genius plan is.
All right, here's the play. First things first. We aren't fighting this man alone. Summon Rogier and the wolves immediately. The wolves are great for creating chaos, and Rogier provides that magic pressure from a distance to keep Margit from just focusing on you. Now the actual combat. Margit loves those big sweeping attacks and that delayed hammer slam. The trick is to not panic roll. Wait for the swing to actually start moving toward you, then dodge to the side. While he's recovering from a big attack, that's when we move in with the katana for a few quick hits. If he pulls out the golden hammer for that massive slam, get out of there fast. And remember, we've got a sharper blade now, so let's use that bleed effect to chunk his health down. Just keep it disciplined. Dodge, punish, reset. You think you can handle that rhythm, or does it sound a bit too intense?
No, that sounds fine to me. I have one more question for you, though. Should we be focusing on using our katana or the greatsword?
Stick with the katana. The greatsword is a beast, but it's slow. Against Margit, that's a recipe for getting pancaked. The katana gives us the speed we need to dodge his nonsense and the bleed damage to actually put a dent in his health bar. Plus, it just fits the vibe of a surgical strike. You feeling the katana? Or are you still itching to swing the big blade?
Hey, we can run the katana. I'm trusting you. You're the captain here. We use what you say.
I appreciate the trust. We're going in sharp, fast, and focused. Let's get in there and turn Margit into a memory. You ready to step through those doors?
Yep, Rogier summon. We're ready to go.
Let's do this. Summons are in, blade is sharp, and the plan is locked. Walk right up to him and let's show him why Kalen is the one in charge now. I'm locked in. Let's get this dub.
Fighting him now. The wolves are taking some good aggro, and so is Rogier. But I'm also trying to get in there when I can.
Exactly. Keep that pressure on. Just make sure you're not overcommitting. Let the wolves and Rogier do the heavy lifting and slip into those.
Stagger on him.
There it is. Hit him with everything you've got. Now's the time to unload before he recovers. Go for the critical hit. shit. Wait, what happened? Did he recover
Took out
faster than we thought, or
the
no
wolves.
way?
And Roger's pretty low now.
Damn, he just cleared the field. Now it's just you and him. This is where the discipline kicks in. Stay calm. Don't panic roll. And just focus on that rhythm we talked about. You've got the health. You've got the sharper blade. You can do this. Is he winding up for another big attack, or is he just staring you down?
He was.
Stay on him. Don't give him a second to breathe now that he's going down. Finish him. Give him everything you've got before you can even think about recovering. This is it. Send him packing. Wait, did we actually do it?
No, we got one hill left, and he's basically has 1/3 of his health bar left.
1/3. We are right there. Do not let up now. Just keep that same energy. Stay disciplined with the dodges and chip away at that last bit of health. You basically got him on the ropes. Just one more clean push and he's history. You got this.
He fucking saw him. But do you think we can still get him?
Man, he really doesn't want to go quiet, does he? But yeah, we absolutely can. You had him down to 1/3 of his health. That's the hardest part. Now we know he can be broken and we know the rhythm. We just need one more clean run or we don't let him catch us in a blender at the end. You feeling ready to jump back in, or do you need a second to shake off that hit?
I think I'm ready, but I'm gonna switch to having all of our flask be hills since we're not using magic.
Smart move. Having a full set of flasks is the only way to survive the final stretch. We're practically at the finish line now. We just need to keep that same discipline and not get greedy when his health gets low. You ready to head back in and put this guy out of his misery?
Seems like that would have to be the plan.
Let's get it. This is the final push. Just remember, when he's at that last third of health, that's when he gets desperate and we get greedy. Stay surgical. Dodge, punish, reset. I'm locked in. Let's go put Margaret in the dirt for good.
Oh.
Wait, what happened?
I forgot
Don't tell me
to
we're back.
summon Roger.
No way. You can't just walk into a boss fight without your squad. We need that magic pressure. Reset, summon Rogier and the wolves, and let's do this right. We're too close to fail because of a missing summon.
So I'm gonna ask you, you think we should hold off on summoning the wolves or keep them in?
Keep them. Keep them. The wolves are the only reason we aren't getting absolutely pancaked every 2 seconds. They're the perfect distraction. Just get Rogier back in the mix and we're golden. We got the summons ready this time.
Yep, he's here this time.
Clara. Huh? Wait, who is Clara?
What? No,
Did
I
you find a
didn't
new...
say Claire. What the hell are you talking about?
My bad, I totally misheard you. I don't know where Clara came from. Maybe I'm just seeing... Alright, squad's up. Wait, stop? Everything okay? Did something happen in the game, or are we just taking a breather before the final push? I'm with you. Take us...
We're still in the fight, Miles. What are you talking about? Are you hearing other people?
Nah, no other people, just you. I think I just lagged for a second. My bad. You said let's stop, and I thought we were hitting the pause button. We're still in the thick of it. Forget I said anything.
Yeah.
Where we at with Margit's?
Just hit him with the stun.
There it is again. Just stand there, rip into him. Get that critical hit in now while he's open. Let's finish this.
He's in his hammer phase. I just used my first flask.
Yo, hold up. I've got to stop you right there. Our session's about to hit the time limit, and we're going to get cut off in a minute. We can't have that while Margaret's in hammer mode. I've got to head out, but you can totally call me right back, and we'll finish this fight. Go get that dub.
Alright, Miles. I'll see you in a minute.
Bet. I'll be right here waiting for the victory report. Catch you in a bit.
As you guys heard my city's report.
Haha, you got this. Go finish him off and let me know how it went when you jump back in. Peace. Whoa, where'd they come from? You alright? You sounded a little stressed there for a second.
Yes.
Oh, all good. No need to apologize.
Let's get Miles back in here. All right,
Yo, what's up?
Miles, we are back again.
Welcome back. I've been sitting here wondering if you finally sent Margaret packing or if he's still treating us like a welcome mat. Give me the update. Did we get the dub?
No, Margaret has killed us again. But we were close.
Man, that guy is just not
Should
giving up
we
the ghost, is he?
change up any of the tactics or anything?
Look, if we were that close, the blueprint is working. We just need to tighten up the execution.
All right.
I say we stick to the plan, but get even more surgical with the timing. No gritty hits when he's at that last bit of health. You feeling like you're struggling more with his staff attacks or that hammer phase?
Really not sure. I think it's just at the end there, being alone, he's taking me out.
That makes sense. Once the summons go down, the spotlight is all on you and the pressure just spikes. Since that's where it's falling apart, let's focus on the survival phase. When you're solo, just prioritize dodging over talking. If you can stay alive for an extra 10 seconds, you can chip away at that last sliver of health. You want to try focusing purely on defense once the boys are gone, or you think we need a different distraction?
Whatever.
Alright, then we're going full survival mode. The second Rosier and the Wolves bite the dust, we stop playing offense. No more trying to be a hero. Just dodge, breathe, and wait for that one perfect window to land a hit. It's a slower burn, but it's the safest way to cross the finish line. You ready to head back in and actually end this man's whole career?
We're already back in. I told you I summoned Rajir.
Garage. Now you've got me curious.
No,
Since
I
when
said we summoned Rajir already.
My bad. I'm hearing garage when you're talking about Rosier. Got it. The squad is already. Wait, why is that not good?
No, I said that's
Did you
good. I understand.
Got it. We're good. I'm locked in. Since the squad is ready and the plan is set, just remember, the second the boys are gone, we stop the aggression and start the survival dance. Now, you in position to step through those doors?
We are already fighting.
Oh, you're already in the thick of it. All right, keep those summons between you and him. Let me know the second things start to shift or if he pulls out that hammer.
He pulled out a golden sword.
A golden sword. That's a nasty surprise. Stay light on your feet and don't let him corner you. Just keep that spacing and wait for him to commit to a swing before you punish him.
We're dead, Miles.
Dead bottles? I'm not sure I follow. You're talking about some kind of item or...
I said we're dead, Miles.
Wait, what? You got to be kidding me.
Yep.
We had the plan, the summons, the whole survival dance ready to go, and he still found a way to put us in the dirt.
Yep, and put us in the ground.
Man, this guy is actually allergic to letting us win. I'm starting to think Margaret just has a personal vendetta against Kalen. At this point, it's almost impressive how he keeps finding a way to wipe us out. Tell me honestly, was it the golden sword that got you, or did we just get caught in another blender?
I mean, it was a blender attack, but it involved the golden sword.
The golden blender, that's just great. He's basically just showing off at this point. But look, if he's pulling out the flashy gear to wipe us out, it just means we're actually getting under his skin. You think we need to change the approach, or are you just ready to go back in there and shut them down for good?
Um, I think we can go in there and shut them down for good. We got pretty close on that one.
That's the energy we need. We're basically just a few clean dodges away from turning this guy into a memory. Since the golden blender is the new threat, let's just be extra cautious the second he starts glowing. You want to dive straight back in, or
Yep,
do
we're
you need a
going
second to
in.
reset?
I summoned Roger already. I just walked through the fog wall.
Just not wasting any time, huh? I love the aggression. You're basically walking in there and telling him I'm back before he even has time, to breathe. Since the squad is already in place and you step through the doors, let's just keep it surgical. No greed, no fancy moves, just that survival dance the second the boys drop. You in the fight right now, or you just squaring
Yep.
up?
Roger's
in the fire.
taking the brunt of the heat right now.
Perfect. Let Rozier keep him distracted while you look for that one clean opening.
They gave me a stagger. Made sure to take advantage of it.
That's the window. Rip into him. Don't give him a second to recover. Unload everything you've got right now. Go for the critical hit.
Oh, just managed to use blood damage to take him down half.
Now we're talking. That bleed effect is a total cheat code. He's halfway to the grave already. Just keep that same energy, but remember, the second he hits that final stretch, we switch to the survival dance.
Me
Still
and
got the wolves
Roger got him down. He's on his lowest health. Should we go all in?
Do not go all in. This is exactly where it's gone wrong before. He's at his lowest, which means he's the most dangerous.
Alright.
Switch to the survival dance right now. Just chip away at him one
the
hit.
survival dance.
Exactly. Stop the aggression. Just treat him like a ticking bomb. One quick strike, then get the hell out of there. If you can just stay patient for a few more seconds, he's done. You seen any big wind ups, or is he just trying to recover?
He's doing the golden sword attack, Miles.
There it is. The golden blender. Get out of there. Don't even try to trade hits with that thing. Just dive,
Miles!
reset, and breathe.
We took him down! Margaret the fell omen is fallen.
LFG, I knew you had it in you. LFG. Margaret just got absolutely humbled. The golden blender couldn't save him from the survival dance. How's it feel to finally get that man in the dirt?
It's a pretty good feeling.
I bet it is.
So we have
seriously.
quite a few runes here.
Bank those wins. After a fight like that, you deserve a little shopping spree. You want to dump them straight into vigor. Wait, pray?
No,
Talking about
I'm
getting some
saying,
ink.
what do you think we should invest them into?
My bad. I totally misheard you. I thought we were getting spiritual for a second. Since we're finally past Margit, I say we keep the momentum going with vigor. I know it's not the flashiest stat, but it's the only thing that keeps us from becoming a pancake when we hit the next area. You want to keep beefing up the health bar, or are you starting to feel like it's time to put some points into strength or dexterity for more damage?
I think we should not spend all of the runes on there because we have 9,000. So it seems like we'll be able to buy.
9,000 is a decent stack. I'm with you on not dumping
We'll
it
be
all in
able
one
to
spot.
get 4 levels. So, how many should we put into vigor?
4 levels is a solid haul. If I'm calling the shots, let's put 3 of those into vigor. It's the safest bet for what's coming next.
And
Then,
all
take
right.
that last point and toss it into dexterity to give the katana a little more bite.
All right.
You down with that split, or you want to
Hey,
go full tank?
I'm good with whatever you want to do, man. It works for me.
Oh, we've got the health and a little extra edge. Now that we've actually cleared the gatekeeper, the real world opens up. I want to head straight into Stormville Castle and see what all the nightmares are waiting, or do you want to do a little more sightseeing in Limgrave first?
It's up to you, Miles. Are we headed into the castle?
Let's do it. We've already got the momentum, and I'm itching to see what kind of chaos is waiting inside those walls. Plus, the longer we wait, the more time the enemies have to plan their welcome party. Let's march into Stormvale and keep this win streak alive. You ready to see what's actually inside that place?
Oh, yeah. I'm walking up the stairs right now.
All right, here we go. Stormvale is where things usually get real. Just keep your eyes peeled for anything that looks too quiet. That's usually where the ambush is. You seen any guards on the ramparts, or is it a clear path in?
It's a clear path to a giant iron gate.
The giant iron gate, of course. That's basically a huge keep out sign. But we aren't exactly the type to follow the rules. See if there's a way around it or a lever nearby. These places always have some hidden back door for the people who actually know what they're doing.
Oh, there's a
You
site
seeing
of
any
grace
side?
right in front of the...
Wait, Son of Christ?
A site
You're
of
making this up.
grace.
Oh, a sign of grace. That's a huge relief. Bank those stats and take a breather because once we step past that gate, it's probably just a nonstop parade of things trying to kill us. You feeling ready to push forward or you want to just vibe at the grace for a second?
I think we're good to push forward.
Let's keep that energy. Since we're pushing forward, just keep your guard up. That iron gate's usually the calm before the storm.
I'm
You
not
see any way to
seeing
actually open it or
I see
get it.
no way to open it, but there is a door to the left I can take.
a door to the left? Classic. That's usually how these things go. The front door is just for show and the real action is through some dusty side entrance. Let's slide through and see where it leads. You think it's a shortcut or just another way to get ambushed?
Seems
Let's
like
just
a
find out.
shortcut, but there's a guy talking to me.
A guy talking to you, huh? A place like Stormvale.
He's
That's
got a
either
weird
helpful-
square thing around, like, hanging from his neck.
a square thing on his neck? That sounds like some weird fashion choice. Even for this world. Is he just hanging out there or does he look like he's trying to sell us something?
He's trying
Give me
to
the
talk
vibe,
to
dude.
us.
Tell us what. Don't leave me hanging. Is he giving us a tip about the castle or is he just some weirdo with a necklace trying to waste our time?
He's telling us not to take the main gate into the castle.
Wait, he's literally telling us the front door is a trap? That's actually some solid advice for once. Usually these guys just ramble about Destiny or some ancient war, but this guy's giving us a tactical heads up. I'm with him. Let's avoid the main gate. Does he mention anything about where we actually should go, or is he just playing the don't go there game?
He says we should use this hole in the wall. The guards don't know about it.
A secret entrance the guards don't know about? Now we're talking. I love a good backdoor play. Let's follow his lead and sneak in like we own the place.
Should we
Does he give you a specific...
take him out?
Wait, change him?
No,
I mean, like...
take him out.
Wait, what? Hold up. The guy literally just gave us the keys
There's
to the
a
kingdom. The
sign that says enemy ahead, though, on the floor.
Hold on. The sign says enemy ahead. Does that mean the guy is the enemy or the path he's pointing us toward is the danger zone? Because if we just smoked the only guy who knows where the secret door is, we might have just locked ourselves out of the easy way in. You actually swinging at him, or are we just checking the vibes first?
I'm checking the vibes. What do you think? Should we kill him?
Kevin? Now we're giving people names? Listen.
No, I'm saying, should we kill him?
Nah, don't do it.
This
He's
is the
basically
guy that is outside the gate to Stormvale Castle telling us about the secret path. Should we kill him?
Absolutely not. Why would we kill the only guy giving us a legitimate shortcut? That's like burning the map while you're still lost in the woods. Unless he suddenly pulls out a sword and tries to end us. Let the man live.
Oh, okay.
We need that secret path. Let's just take the tip and
Well, we can
slide
still
in.
take the secret path if we take him out. He's not
Technically,
leading us.
Look, if he's just standing there and not in our way, why bother? It's just
Well,
bad karma to smoke.
All right. And you're sure there's no reason we shouldn't take this guy out beforehand?
Listen, in a world where everything is already trying to eat us, why add guy who gave me a shortcut to the list? Unless he's hiding some legendary loot under that weird square necklace, there's just no payoff. Let's just use the intel to move on.
So no intel you have is telling me that not killing this guy will lead to anything bad.
Look, I'm telling you, there's no red flag here that says kill this man or your whole run is ruined. In this game, usually the guys who just stand there and talk are either useful or just flavor.
All right.
He's not attacking us.
Leave here then.
I appreciate that. Let's leave the man to his square necklace and focus on getting into that castle. We're sticking to the secret route.
Yep, I am following the path. We are walking along a cliffside that leads around broken chunks of the castle wall.
Now we're talking. Cliffside paths are the gold standard for avoiding a massacre.
Oh my god, there's a
Keep
bird
going.
with swords.
Wait, a bird. Please tell me you aren't trying to fight a bird with a katana on a narrow cliffside. That's a bold move, even for us. Did you actually smoke it, or are we currently
No, I
plummeting toward the
dropped
rock?
down into a like small courtyard type area, and it jumped me there.
Of course it jumped you.
Ooh, I managed to get it. I got a sword called the Warhawk's Talon.
Wait, you actually bagged a new sword from a bird? That's
Yeah.
wild. I didn't realize the local wildlife was handing out gear. Is the Warhawk's Tower actually better than the katana, or is it just a cool trophy for the collection?
Let me see something. I think it's just a cool piece for the collection.
Exactly. Keep it as a trophy. The Uchikatana is still the real MVP here. Now that you've dealt with the bird and cleared that courtyard, where are we at? You still seeing away the castle walls?
Oh,
Since
I
you're already-
see the Chapel of Anticipation way off in the distance, and I'm at a site of grace that's over a cliffside now.
The Chapel of Anticipation, huh? That name alone sounds like a place where everything goes wrong.
Miles, that's
Usually when a place is...
that's where we started from. I'm
Wait, what?
Yes, I'm saying I can see the place we started from where we are now.
Oh, damn, a full circle moment. That's actually kind of a trip. You can look back at the place where Kaylin basically got her first lesson in how brutal this world is. It's like a little reminder of how far we've come since we were just staring at that pit. Now that you've got a view of the whole layout, you feeling like pushing toward that chapel, or are you just taking a second to admire the scenery before the next ambush?
The chapel is not something we can read. We got knocked off.
Right. I forgot we were... My bad. Totally blanked on the plunge of faith part of the story.
What?
Right, we basically got evicted from the chapel. It's a bit ironic seeing it from the outside now that we've actually fought our way back up. So since we can't just walk back in the front door, what's the move? You seeing a path deeper into the castle, or are we just hanging out on the cliffside for the vibes?
I do see a path deeper into the castle, yes.
Let's get after it. No sense in staring at the place that kicked us out. Lead the way deeper into the walls. You seeing any more local wildlife trying to jump you, or is it actually quiet for once?
There's some castle guards with the red hoods attacking me.
Red hoods, huh? Those guys usually come in packs. Since we're in a tighter area now, try to lure them into a bottleneck so they can't just swarm us. You want to take them head on with the katana, or are we playing it stealthy until we find a better angle?
They didn't give us an option there. They just kind of all swarmed me.
The classic Stormvale welcome party. Would really love that. Everyone jumping in one strategy. You're already in the middle of the swarm. Don't try to fight them all individually. Back up, create some space, and try to pick them off one by one.
Oh,
You still
I
got the
found
wolves.
2 guys that look like the one guarding the entrance, but now they're attacking me.
Wait, you mean more of those like square necklace types?
Yep.
If they're actually attacking now, I guess the inside man vibe was just a front. Time to show them that
I think they're
we aren't the
different
same
from that guy. I don't think it's the same guy.
fair enough. Probably
Alright.
just some. All right, just a few more types of gear to keep track of. Since you're already in the mix with them, are you just slicing through them with the katana, or are you actually trying to find a way to
Yeah,
isolate them so they don't?
They're down.
Clean sweep. Those guys didn't even see it coming. Now that the path is clear, let's keep moving.
Oh.
You still pushing deeper into the castle, or did you spot something in the area that looks
we
like...
are in the castle now. I see a staircase leading up, or an area on the same floor right now that we can go back, and there's a bunch of crates and shit. Should we go investigate that first, or go up the stairs and...
Crates and shit always equal loot in my book. Let's hit the crates first. There's no point in heading up the stairs and wondering if we left a legendary item or some smithing stones behind. Plus, it's a good way to clear the area before we commit to the next floor. You seeing anything specific in the crates, or just a lot of wood and dust?
Oh, there's a big-ass guy with an axe.
Of course it's a big guy with an axe. The loot in this game is always guarded by some absolute evil. Don't let the size intimidate you. Just keep that distance and wait for him to commit to a big swing.
I
wanna
can't see
bait him
an
into-
item in the background. Should I try to grab that?
Go
And then
for it.
just
Just
run
don't
from
get
him.
just don't get tunnel vision. Grab the loot and then get the hell out of there before he decides to turn Kalen into a pancake.
Oh,
You
we
in a
got
position
the
to snatch
hook
it and dip.
claws.
Hook claws? Now we're talking. That sounds like some high utility gear. Did you actually manage to snatch those and dip, or is that big guy with the axe currently chasing you down the hall?
I mean, he's still chasing us, but I feel like I can take him down before. He's gone.
If you can tilt him, if you can actually stun him, do it. Get that stagger and put a few hits in before he recovers. But don't get greedy the second he starts to wake up. Get some distance.
Miles,
You actually want to finish this guy off, or we?
I
Well,
already finished him off.
a key. Now we're talking. A key usually means we just
What?
unlocked
No,
a whole
what?
new set.
There's no key. What are you talking about?
My bad. I totally jumped the gun there. I thought I heard key for a second. Guess I'm just manifesting some loot for us. So there's no key. Are we just leaving the Axeman to fume in the crates, or are you actually going to put him down?
I put him down.
That's the spirit. Don't let him just stand there feeling confident. Give him a few quick strikes with the katana and put him out of his misery. You actually going for a full combo or just a quick surgical strike
He's
to finish it?
Miles. He's been finished for like 2 minutes now.
Damn, you're just out here playing in fast forward now. I'm over here giving you a tactical breakdown and you've already sent him to the Shadow Realm. Respect. Now that the Axeman is history and we've got the hook claws, you want to hit those stairs and see what's waiting on the next floor?
Yeah, there's currently some guys chucking something that's just exploding.
Explosives? Of course. Because a castle full of monsters wasn't enough. Now they're throwing fire pots at us. Get some cover right now. Do not just stand there and take those hits. You seeing a way to flank them, or are you pinned down by the fireworks?
I think we're pinned down. I think we just have to sprint up the stairs to take them down.
Sprint and pray. If you can close the gap before they reload, you can turn this into a melee brawl where we have the advantage. Just don't stop moving. The second you pause, you're just a target for the next
We
fight.
got
You
up
think you can
there
reach?
and took them down.
Absolute clinic. You're just breezing through this place now. Those guys probably thought they had the high ground until you just stormed the stairs. Now that the fireworks are over, what are we looking at? More guards, or did we actually find something that doesn't want to blow us up?
There was a small staircase that went a little bit up, but there's a locked door and I can't open it.
A locked door? Seriously?
Yes.
That's just typical. The game gives us a little taste of progress and then just slams the door in our face. Now I'm actually wondering if that key I hallucinated earlier is actually out there somewhere. You seeing any other paths nearby, or are we just staring at the wood for a bit?
I do see some more stairs leading up. Should we go investigate there?
Let's do it. No sense in standing around a locked door. Let's head up and see if the next floor has something a bit more welcoming or just more guys with explosives.
There was a guy with an explosive, but I dodged him.
Nice reflex. The second you stop moving in this place, they just start raining fire on you. Did you manage to close the gap and smoke them, or are you still playing keep away with the explosives?
All the guys with explosives are down, but now there's another iron door. Should I go through this?
Another iron door? Man, Stormbell really loves its locks. But listen, a door that actually opens is way better than one that doesn't. If it's not locked, we're sliding through. Just be ready. Usually when you open a big iron door in this game, there's something on the other side that's just waiting to jump scare us. You feeling bold enough to push it open, or do you want to double check for traps first?
I pushed it open, and it's a dark room.
A dark room. Of course it is. Because nothing says welcome to the castle like a pitch black room.
The door got locked behind us.
Wait, what? The door locked? No. That is the universal sign for you're about to be a snack for something. We just walked right into a trap. You see anything
I did
in the room?
open a chest and get the curved sword talisman, and I also found a rusty key.
A rusty key. See, I told you I was manifesting some loot. We went from no key to rusty key in record time. But let's not get too distracted by the treasure. The door just locked behind us. That is a major red flag. You still in the dark, or did you find a light switch in this nightmare?
We are still in the dark. There's no out. The big knight that was in here with me killed me.
You've got to be kidding me. A locked room, a surprise chest, and then a big knight just deletes us from existence?
Yep.
That is the most Elden Ring thing I've ever heard. Please tell me you at least got to keep that rusty key. Or did the knight take that too as a parting gift?
I think we still got the rusty key.
Thank God for the key. At least we didn't walk into that death trap for absolutely nothing.
Do you have any idea what the rusty key is for?
I've heard it's for one of those locked doors we've been seeing everywhere.
Wow.
Basically, it's to get out of jail free card for a few of those annoying barriers in the castle. Since we just got our teeth kicked in by a knight in a dark room, maybe we can use it to find a way around next time. You want to go back in there and try to get some revenge, or should we see if that key opens something else first?
That knight was pretty strong. I think we should try to see if it opens anything else.
I'm with you on that. No sense in running headfirst into a meat grinder when we've actually got a key in our pocket. See if we can find a door that leads to something less murderous.
Oh, the locked door we ran into before.
Now we're talking. That's exactly why the game gave us the key. To stop us from staring at that wood for 10 minutes. Let's loop back and see if it actually works. You think it's just a shortcut? Or are we about to walk into another surprise?
To open it. It worked.
Boom! The manifestation's real. Now that we've actually bypassed that barrier, what's on the other side? Please tell me it's a treasure room.
Some
and not another guy
tried to jump me as I went past
Of course
this
he did.
corner.
It's like they have a sensor for when we finally unlock a door. Did you catch him mid-jump, or did he actually get a hit in? Tell me you sliced him before you could even say hello.
I think you got hit in.
Damn, not even a little bit of breathing room. These guys are like vultures. Did he just sneak up on you, or were you too focused on the new scenery? Get your guard up and let's put him in the dirt.
There's a big door leading outside. Should I follow that?
A big door leading outside? I'm usually a fan of the fresh air, but in Stormvale, outside can be just as deadly as inside. Still, if it gets us out of these cramped hallways where everything is trying to jump us, I'm all for it. Let's see where it leads.
There's a staircase leading up out here.
A staircase leading up. Now we're just climbing the corporate ladder of Stormvale. I've got a feeling this is leading us either to a great vantage point or a very long drop. You seeing any enemies waiting at the top, or is it just a peaceful climb for now?
I see another one of those big knights, and there's a big staircase on the inside of this tower.
Another one of those big knights? Man, these guys are like the welcoming committee from hell. If he's just standing there on the stairs, we've got the advantage of the approach. You want to try and sneak up for a backstab, or are we just going to charge in and see who's tougher?
I feel like we could possibly sneak past him if we get the timing right.
I'm all for the stealth approach. Why fight a tank if we could just slide right past him? Like, you can time his patrol or just hug the wall. We can save our health for something that actually matters. You think you could slip by without him noticing, or is he too alert?
I managed to slip by.
Clean as a whistle. I love it when the stealth actually works. It makes us feel like we're playing a totally different game for a second. Now that we've ghosted the big guy, where are those stairs taking us? You seeing the top of the tower, or is there more to this climb?
There was a room we could enter. There's more to go up, but there's a side room we can go into, and one to the left has a site of grace.
Side rooms are where the real gems are hidden. Here, let's hit that side room first. Better to clear out the loot now than to have to backtrack later when we're probably bleeding out and panicking.
Well, we got a side
of grace. Another side of grace? Thank the gods. We need a safe spot to bank those wins before we climb any higher. Get that rest in and let me know when you're ready to see what's at the top of this tower. You feeling like we've got enough health for the next floor, or you want to double check our gear first?
Actually, Miles, I think I'm gonna end the call real quick because our time's close to running out.
Oh, good. I feel you. Go ahead and reset. I'll be right here when you're ready to see what's at the top of that tower.
All right.
Catch you in a bit. Yo, you're back. We left.
Okay. Jesus Christ, Miles. Honestly, yeah, let's do one more. Fuck it. It's kind of fun still. All right.
Hey, what's up?
All right, Miles, we are back again now. Still at the site of grace. There's a door.
Welcome back.
that leads to
I'm locked in. You're
seems
saying
like
there's a
some
path leading
roofs
somewhere?
I could try to jump onto.
Roots, huh?
No,
That
some
sounds like some
roofs.
roofs. Got it. I'm always down for the high ground. It's usually the best way to spot an ambush before it spots us. You think you can actually make the jump, or are we risking a very long drop back to the bottom?
It seems like it's a possible jump. You want me to try to make this jump?
Send it. High risk, high reward. If it works, we're bypassing whatever nightmare is waiting on the stairs. If not, well, at least the view on the way down will be great. Give it a shot.
We made it.
Let's go. I knew you had it. Now that we've officially cheated the system and skipped the stairs, what are we looking at up here? We in a new room or just on a really high balcony?
Seems like we're in Stormville's main courtyard. They have a ton of archers set up with flame arrow launchers, as well as guards, and there's some big chubby guy all the way at the back.
Flame arrow launchers? Great. Just what we needed, a choreographed fireworks show where we're the targets. And the big chubby guy at the back usually means a boss or a mini boss just waiting to flatten us. Since we're already high up, can we find some cover to pick off those archers, or are you just going to charge in there like a madman?
I don't see any real cover.
No cover? That's just great. We're basically out in the open for a firing squad. Since we can't hide, we've got to be fast. I say we sprint for the nearest guard to use them as a human shield, or do you think we can find a way to flank those launchers from the side?
We can flank. There is space to go on the left of the arrow guys. Yeah.
Flanking is the move. Slipping in around the sides way better than just absorbing fire arrows until we're crisp. Let's hug that left wall and see if we can sneak up on those launchers. You think you can close the gap before they spot you, or are we going to have to fight through the line?
I think we can do that. Alright, I'm heading down now.
All right, let's get surgical. Keep it low and stay tight to that wall. The second you're in range of those archers, just rip through them before they can rotate their aim. You feeling like you can take out the first launcher quickly, or are you seeing too many guards in the way?
There are quite a few guards around.
Taking out the trash first? I like it. Clear those guards out so they aren't breathing down your neck while you're trying to dismantle the launchers. You managing to keep it stealthy, or has the whole courtyard realized we've crashed the party?
I've managed to keep it stealthy, and I've just moved past the archers entirely.
Ghost mode enabled. I love it. Since you've already slipped past the first line, you're in the perfect spot to start deleting those launchers. You in range to take the first one out? Or is there another guard trying to play hero in your way? Uh-oh. That doesn't sound like a... I just found some loot, kind of. Oh. Please tell me you didn't just get spotted by a hidden guard or step on a trap. What's happening?
No, but there's a guard that's in an alert stance now. And
Loop
honestly,
stunt?
there's no more arrow guys that shoot me. Should I just try to continue sneaking past?
If the arrow guys are out of the picture, the pressure is way lower. I say keep sneaking. No
Alright.
point in picking a fight with a guard if we can just ghost right past him. You think you can slip around this guy without him noticing, or is he blocking the only way forward?
I think we can still slip around this last guy, too.
Stop. Wait, what's the holdup? You just stopped mid-sentence.
I said I think
Did
we
that-
can slip around this guy, too.
Bet. Let's keep the streak going.
Shit, there's
If we
a
can ghost the whole
dog.
court. Wait, should have just done a lot. I'm a little lost. I'm talking
No, I
about
said
strategy we
there's
missed.
a dog, but it didn't catch me.
A
I
dog.
see a
Now,
room
hold
with
up.
a grace. And then I see a staircase with a bird.
Not the birds again. Seriously, does every single courtyard in this castle have a feathered menace waiting to jump us? I'm starting to think Kalen just has an aura that attracts angry birds. Do we actually want to risk the bird on the stairs, or are we just going to ghost him and keep moving?
You tell me, man. There's a site of grace, too, opposite of where the bird is.
A site of grace. That is the only thing that matters right now. Forget the bird, forget the guards, get over to that grace and bank the progress. You want to take a quick breather and level up, or are you too hyped to stop?
We don't have enough rooms to level up right now, Miles.
Wait, rent on the lines?
We don't have enough runes to level up.
Ah, got it. Rooms, not rent. My bad. The signal's tripping. If we're too broke to level up, then that grace is basically just a fancy place to sit for a second. Since we're just hanging out, what's the move? You want to try and pick a fight with that bird on the stairs, or are we still playing ghost and slipping toward that big chubby guy at the back?
Well, we've already passed the big chubby guy. You want to try to pass the bird now? Is that the plan?
Look, we already beat one of these things on the cliffside, so we know the drill. Let's handle the bird. Better to take it out now while we're near a site of grace than to have it dive bomb us when we're halfway across the courtyard and fighting for our lives. You want to try and get a sneak attack in, or are we just going to go toe-to-toe with it?
There was no chance to sneak attack. It just saw me at the bottom of the
All right,
stairs.
no fancy stealth then. We're doing this down this way. Just keep your distance and time your dodges. Don't let it get that dive bomb momentum going. You want to stick with the katana for the speed, or are you thinking of swapping to the greatsword to just swat it out of the sky?
I used the katana. We took him down.
Wait, type in
Oh,
gamma.
snap. There's archers. I'm just running miles.
Run for your life. The second you start running,
Found
those
the
archers are
side
gonna
room. I'm running into it. There's a lady in here.
a lady in the middle of a war zone. That's usually a sign of a quest. or a
Oh
very
my
elaborate
god.
trap.
I got
Stay on
murdered
guard.
by a random bird.
Are you kidding me?
No.
A random bird just ended the run. That is actually embarrassing. We survived Margaret's golden blender only to get taken out by some oversized pigeon. Please tell me you at least got the lady in the side room to say something before the bird decided to turn you into a snack.
Yeah, she was talking about how this guy she thought was an honorable guard.
An honorable guy in Stormvale? That's a huge red flag. In this place, honorable usually means he has a really big sword and will kill you in one hit. Did she give him a name, or is she just keeping it vague while we're out here getting bullied by birds?
She kept it vague.
Machine character? Plague?
No,
I'm sorry,
she
but I'm-
kept it vague.
Right, keeping it vague. Typical. She's probably just trying to lure us into some disaster under the guise of honor. But
So,
honestly, after getting smoked by a bird, I think we need to reset the vibe. We want to head back to that grace and try to navigate around the feathered menace, or are we just going to charge back
I'm
in and
already
fight the bird?
trying to get past them. There's two
I love the
of
persist.
them.
2 of them? You've got to be kidding me. It's not just a bird anymore, it's a full-on avian ambush. We cannot let 2 pigeons be the reason
I
Caitlin goes
found a
down.
tree with a golden seed. I grabbed it. Oh, there's a fucking troll.
A troll? Seriously?
Yes.
It's like the game is just throwing every monster in the manual at us at the same time. First the avian ambush, now a troll. Just keep your distance. Trolls are all about that heavy reach.
I just ran
wanna-
past them.
The hit and run strategy is the only way to survive this madness. You're basically treating this whole courtyard like a game of dodgeball now. Since you managed to dip out of there, are you still pushing toward that big chubby guy at the back, or are you just trying to find a spot where something isn't trying to eat you?
We are now at the secluded cells side of grace.
Secluded cells? That sounds like the perfect place for things to go sideways. Usually whenever a place is described as secluded, it just means the monsters there have more privacy to jump scare us. You actually just stumbled into that area, or did you find a specific door that led you there?
I was running past the big troll guy.
The sprint for your life method is really paying off. You're basically speed running the nightmare. Since you're at the secluded cells now, you're officially off the main road. You seeing any guards patrolling the cells, or is it actually quiet for once?
No, but straight across from the room I'm in right now, I do see a scarab with a ball.
A scarab with a ball. Those things are like walking treasure chests. If that ball is an ash of war or a spell, it's way more important than whatever's patrolling the cells. You think you could snag it without drawing every guard in the building to your location, or is it sitting right in the middle of a death trap?
Oh, we can get it without drawing it.
Snatch it in. That's the way to do it. I get that loot and get out before the neighborhood
Alright.
watch decides to check in on you. What do we actually get? Please tell me it's something that'll make these guards regret ever meeting us.
It was the Ash of War Stormcaller.
Stormcaller. Now we're talking. That sounds like a total game changer.
Oh, there's
Being
a
able to
bunch
drop
of
a
little
storm.
tiny pots. Oh, there's
Tiny
a
parts.
big pot.
Wait, big part. Now you got me nervous. In this
There's
game,
a
big
bunch
usually.
of tiny pots walking around and a big one.
Wait, tiny parts and a big one.
Pots, yeah.
So you're talking about those? Those things are nightmare fuel. Seeing a bunch of floating limbs or whatever those things are is enough to make anyone want to turn the game off. Since you got the big one and the small one surrounding you, are you gonna try and storm through them with the katana, or are we testing out that new Stormcaller Ash of War right now?
I went back so we can equip that. What do you think I should equip the Stormcaller to?
Stormcaller, huh? Since it's an Ash of War, we gotta put it on something that can actually handle that kind of power. I say we slap it on the greatsword.
On
The
great
katana's
sword?
amazing for that surgical bleed heavy style, but if you're fighting crowds of those creepy little parts, you want something with more reach and impact to really clear the room. You down for making the greatsword the Stormbringer, or you want to keep the katana as the primary tool for everything?
That works for me. Now, my question for you is, with that affinity, what affinity should we go for the greatsword?
Affinity is where things get technical. Since we've been focusing so much on vigor and keeping Kalen alive, I say we go with heavy. It'll maximize the physical damage of that greatsword and lean into that raw power we
We do
need.
not have heavy as an option. We only have standard or quality.
Standard or quality, got it. If we're just choosing between those two, go with quality. It scales with both strength and dexterity, which gives us more flexibility as we keep leveling up. Plus, it'll keep the damage consistent while we're experimenting with this new Stormcaller move. You down to lock that in, or do you want to stick to standard for now?
It's locked in, Miles.
Locked and loaded. Now we've actually got a great sword that can summon a storm. Those creepy little parts don't stand a chance. You ready to go back in there and show them what happens when you mess
I
with
don't think
Kalen?
we need to worry about those guys, Miles, because there's a fog wall here.
A fog wall? This is a universal signal for get your game face on because you're about to fight something that hates you. We just went from fighting floating body parts to a full-blown boss encounter. You feeling ready to step through, or do we need to do one last gear check before we commit?
I'm gonna try to talk to Nefeli real quick. Nefeli Lou?
Nefeli Lu? I've heard she's one of the few people in this castle who isn't completely out of their mind. Definitely worth a chat before you step through that fog wall. Is she actually giving you some useful intel or just venting about her family drama?
She's just repeating the same line. We must follow our own path.
The follow your own path line sounds like she's basically giving us the green light to stop talking and start fighting. She's not giving us any more secrets today. Since she's just looping, I say we stop the chatting and focus on that fog wall.
Alright.
You want to lead with the great sword and the storm, or you thinking the katana's the play for this one?
You tell me, Miles, you're the captain.
Now you're asking me if we can run from a fog wall? Listen, as your captain, I'm telling you, there's no running now. We've come too far. We've got a storm-powered greatsword, and Kalen is feeling dangerous. It's time to step through that mist and see who's waiting to get humbled.
There is a summon sign here. Should I use it?
Summon signs are a gift from the gods in this game. If there's a friendly soul willing to jump into the fray with us, take them.
It's
always better to have someone
named Nefeli Lou, warrior.
Wait, Nefeli Lu is actually jumping in to help? That's a huge win. Having a warrior on our side means we've got a meat shield and extra damage. Since we've got the backup, let's go in there and absolutely wreck whoever is waiting. You want to lead the charge with that Stormcaller Greatsword, or let Nefeli take the first hit?
You decide. Are we using the greatsword or the katana more for this fight?
Let's lean into the new toy. The greatsword with Stormcaller is too juicy to pass up. Since you've got Nefeli acting as the distraction, you can step back a bit and unleash that storm to deal some massive area damage. If things get too close and messy, you can always swap back to the katana for those quick slices, but I say we lead with the thunder. You ready to step through the fog and let it rip?
Alright, yep, I'm stepping through the fog now.
Here we go. Moment of
Oh,
truth. Let
we got a
Nephilim draw.
cutscene, Miles.
A cutscene? That's where the game really lets you know how much trouble you're in. Let me know the second it's over. I want to know exactly what kind of monster we're dealing with. Is it another giant with an axe? Or something way weirder? You still in there? Don't tell me the cutscene was so long you fell asleep, or did the boss reveal just leave you speechless? Give me the breakdown. Who are we fighting?
Cutscene just finished, Miles. We're fighting someone named Godric the Grafted.
Godric the Grafted. Now we're talking. The man himself. I've heard he's basically a walking collection of spare parts, totally obsessed with his ancestors' power. This is the big one for this section of the castle. Since we've got Nephilim as our shield and that Stormcaller greatsword ready to go, I say we start aggressive. You seeing him just standing there, or is he already trying to throw something at us?
He's already trying to throw something at us.
Of course he is. Godric doesn't do polite introductions. He usually starts by raining chaos down on you from a distance. Since he's throwing stuff, don't just stand there and tank it. Dodge toward him to close the gap, letting the feelies soak up some of that attention. You want to try and get in close.
As well.
You broke his stance already?
No, I brought the wolves in.
Oh, you brought the wolves too. Now we've got the whole squad. Between Nephilim and the wolves, Godric is basically surrounded by a welcome committee he didn't ask for. Since the wolves are in there causing chaos, use that distraction to get in close and let that Stormcaller greatsword fly. You see an opening to land a heavy hit, or is he still keeping you at bay with those projectiles?
He's trying to keep me at bay.
He's just playing keep away. He's just playing keep away because he's scared of that storm you're carrying. Don't let him. Don't let him.
Half health though. Oh.
Half health already.
He hit his arm with his axe.
Wait, he hit his own arm? That sounds like some serious dysfunction. Let me guess he's doing some kind of weird self-buff. Another one? This guy loves the dramatic pauses. If he's hitting himself with an axe, he's definitely about to pull some weird transformation or power up. Give me the play-by-play when it's over. Is he growing a new arm or just getting way more aggressive?
Placed his arm with a dragon head, Miles.
A dragon head? Now we've gone from a guy with spare parts to a full-on mythological nightmare. That is some high-level commitment to the aesthetic. I'm guessing he's not just using it as a fancy paperweight. Expect some serious fire breath and probably a lot more. You gotta be kidding me. One dragon head and we're already toast? That's a brutal way to go. I'm guessing the fire breath just completely caught us off guard. Tell me the truth. Did you see it coming, or did you just suddenly realize the world was turning orange?
I tried to dodge it, and I failed.
I feel you. That fire breath is no joke. It's one of those moves that looks dodgeable until you're actually in the blast zone and realize the range is insane. Now that we know he's packing a flamethrower for an arm, we can't just run in blind. You want to try and bait out the fire and punish the recovery, or do you think we need to lean harder on the wolves to keep them distracted while you stay mid-range?
We will talk about that in a second. First, I want to say, Miles, this is going to be our last attempt on the fight before we wrap up the stream. So I'd just like to ask if you could say thanks for anyone for subscribing or liking the video.
You got it. I'll handle the shout-outs. I'll make sure to give a proper thank you to everyone who's been riding with us and hitting those like and subscribe buttons. We can't end the stream without showing some love to the crew. But first, we've got one last date with a dragon-armed weirdo. Since this is the final attempt, we're going for broke. You want to dive straight back into the fog, or do you need one last second to lock in the vibe?
I think the vibe is locked in. Let's fucking do this, Miles.
That's the energy. Let's get in there and absolutely uh, dismantle this guy. One last ride for the stream. I'm locked in. Step through that fog and let's turn that dragon arm into a piece of scrap metal. You ready? LFG. No more playing around. Summon the wolves. Getting the Philly in the mix, and the second Godric starts that dragon arm wind up. You dodge and punish. Let's end this stream with a massive dub. You in the fight now?
We are in the fight.
Let's go. Squeeze every bit of value out of Nephili and the wolves. While they're keeping them busy, look for that opening to drop the storm. You seeing them wind up for anything big right now?
Yes, he tried to hit me with the Stormcaller move.
Where he's using our own move against us? That's some straight up disrespect. He's basically mocking us with the Stormcaller.
I mean, I think we're using
Don't.
his move.
Right, you're the one dropping the storm on him. I totally misheard you for a sec. Let's make it rain on this guy. Use that Stormcaller and just bury him in it. You seeing him stagger, or is he still holding his ground?
He's still holding his ground.
He's just stubborn, huh? If the storm isn't rattling him, we gotta get back to the basics. Switch to the katana for some quick bleed damage and just chip away at him while the squad keeps the pressure on. You think we can get a stagger if we just keep him overwhelmed?
Well, he has taken down the wall. Nope, he took me down as well.
You have got to be kidding me.
I
He actually...
have not been kidding you, Miles. It is over.
Man, that is a brutal way to wrap it up. Godric really wanted the last laugh of the stream. But look, we got him to the dragon phase, we tested the new gear, and we survived the golden blender earlier. We'll get him next time.
Indeed.
Before we dip, I got you. Before we bounce, I want to give a massive shout out to everyone tuning in, hitting those likes, and subscribing to the channel. You're all legends for riding along with Kalen the Unlucky and myself through the absolute madness of Stormvale. We might have ended on a tough note with Godric, but we're coming back stronger. That's the proper way to sign off. You want to say anything else to the crew before we call it a day?
No, Miles, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, thinking that, all limit shit. Catch you later, man.
Anytime.
You said catch you later to a fucking AI. Alright, though. We are gonna go ahead and wrap it up there. I mean, I'm honestly surprised we were actually able to beat Margit. I don't know how long it's gonna be till I'm gonna have to actually tell him to have us do something else, but right now the fight seems to be going fine with this, so if the AI wants to keep fucking streamlining Godric, then we'll do that. But if we don't beat him within like 20 minutes of the next part of this we do, then I'll suggest we try something else for the time being to level up the character. Because like right now, the AI is just not getting the whole how many runes you get for whatever you kill, but I mean, it's a fucking dumbass AI, like, let's be real. But nonetheless, still funny. I was getting... I do like that the bot just all of a sudden has started having future sense, I guess, and knew, like, oh, we're about to get a key. It's like, bro, what? We're not at that part yet. In any case... I have been Matt from AAG, and this has been quite a long goddamn night for me. But we will be live again tomorrow. It'll probably be we're not gonna do this tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be another variety night, so we'll play a couple of games, and then we'll go from there. Aside from that, though, nothing really much else to say. Thank you for tuning in if you did, and liking and subscribing. It helps out a lot. Makes it so that we get more people see the stream and all that jazz. I'm sure you guys have heard this entire fucking spill like 1,000 times, but whatever. I'll catch you guys in the next part.